Okay, so I'm back on here now with the Supreme Court order's decision on SNAP benefits. So there, Minus Touch is reporting that the Supreme Court did in fact issue an emergency order to temporarily block a lower court's ruling that would have required the Trump administration to fully fund SNAP benefits for November amid a government shutdown. The administrative stay issued by Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson gives the administration more time to make its case to a higher court, which is that lower court, for why it should not have to provide full funding at this time. So the Supreme Court's order, and what the video did not say, is that the Supreme Court's order, it's temporary. It will expire 48 hours after the lower court's decision. And I'll go to that one from the Supreme Court's website. It does not prevent the full funding of SNAP benefits in the long term, but rather pauses the previous order requiring the administration to make the payments immediately. So today being the 7th and November being a 30-day month, this only thing this means is that for the month of November, the administrative ruling means they have more time to come up with a reasoning to either not fully pay or to find a way to fully fund by November 30th, which is, if I do the math right, for an hour and 58 minutes, it's still the 7th. So 23 days. They have 23 days to find a way to get the rest of the benefits funded, or to make a case in the lower court of why they should not. So again, the Supreme Court did issue an emergency order stay, temporarily blocking the ruling. The lower court ruling was that the funds had to be put in immediately. And automatically, the Trump administration filed their emergency request to the Supreme Court. So, sorry, I need to shave. So overall, for right now, the Trump administration does not have to fully fund the SNAP benefits for the month of November immediately. It does not mean that at some point they won't have to. It just means that this is an administrative emergency stay that essentially gives them more time to make their case to the lower court. And that will go back before Judge McConnell, who issued the decision. Because, of course, the Trump administration lawyers are inept and they didn't do their due diligence. So that's where we stand now. And going to the Supreme Court's website, which I will link in the description, this stay was issued at 9:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson issued the administrative stay that the government had requested, given the Court of Appeals time to weigh in on the Trump administration's motion for a stay pending appeal. The administrative stay will terminate 48 hours after the First Circuit's resolution of the pending motion, which the First Circuit is expected to issue with dispatch. And so this doesn't mean that the Trump administration is not going to have to fully pay. It only means that they don't have to fully fund right now. So share this information so that people can stay up to date. But I will say this. For the United States government to hold starvation and hunger as a weapon against a political party for a government shutdown. And I'll remind you that the Republicans controlled the White House, the Republicans controlled the Senate, and the Republicans controlled the House of Representatives. They did this. Yeah, they had help. I won't let the Democrats get away with this. Some of them helped them do this, particularly passing that big, beautiful bill. That's how we got here. That's part and parcel of how we got here. And so, on top of the 153,000 job cuts that just happened in the month of October, and I'm quite sure a large majority of those people applied for SNAP benefits because they got to eat. You got to eat. Yet he wants to not have to pay it as leverage against the Democrats for not voting to reopen the government. Yeah. So that's that report. Like I said, share this. It's a little short. Share it so that other people will have this information. Remember, elections have consequences, but resistance is not futile. And when someone introduces themselves to you, believe them the first time. Otherwise, you might find yourself in the FAFO phase of your life. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. And I will link the SCOTUS blog in the description of this video so you will have the full story of this emergency stay. Take care. See you on the next one.